Moving in the Florida House and sponsored by a local state representative would allow pregnant women sentenced to prison the possibility of delaying their sentences until after their babies are born. Action News Jack's Jake Stofan joins us live in San Marco. And Jake, this was inspired by a tragic incident in Alachua County.
Yeah, that's right. Back in 2021, a recently arrested woman prematurely gave birth inside the Alachua County Jail. And unfortunately, in that case, the baby didn't survive. Now, that story caught the eye of Jacksonville Representative Angie Nixon, who hopes this legislation will prevent a future tragedy. Photos released by the Alachua County Sheriff's Office captured the scene when Erica Thompson went into labor at the local jail back in 2021. Her baby Ava was born premature and passed away in the hospital.
They didn't give her the care and stuff that she needed while she was in jail.
After learning of the tragedy, Jacksonville State Representative Angie Nixon filed legislation bearing Ava's name. It would require jails to provide inmates pregnancy tests on request if they've been detained for more than 72 hours. But more significantly, it would allow pregnant women sentenced to prison to petition a judge to delay their imprisonment during their pregnancy and up to 12 weeks after they've given birth.
So after they have the baby, they'll have 12 weeks to bond with their child and all of that. And so it's to help with maternal outcomes and infant, outcomes as well.
The judge would be required to consider the severity of the offense committed by the woman, prior criminal history, potential risks to the community, and other factors before allowing this sentence to be deferred. If granted, the woman would be on probation during the deferment and could be required to wear an ankle monitor.
I've now been doing this for about 24 years, and I have watched the courts sentence pregnant women to prison. I've watched that. Because there was no other mechanism, there was no safety valve.
Action News Jack's law and safety expert Dale Carson says he supports the idea, arguing with guardrails in place, it will likely provide safe opportunities to prevent more children from being born behind bars.
We want mothers and fathers to bond with their children as soon as they're born. That's what makes a strong family. And so when you deny that by operation of the criminal justice system, I think that's a flaw.
Now, the bill has just one more stop in the House before it will be ready for a floor vote. On the other hand, it hasn't received a single hearing in the Senate yet. Now, only 3.5 weeks remain to change that before lawmakers close out their 60-day legislative session. For local coverage you can count on live in San Marco, I'm Jake Stofan, Action News Jack.